Okay. What is our first lesson? The grade 10 first lesson is perimeter. Okay, perimeter. Then what is mean by perimeter? Do you have an idea about what is mean by perimeter? Perimeter is defined for the closed plane figures. Okay, then what are the closed plane figures? Closed plane figures are the figures which are drawn in a plane. Okay, and when it says closed plane figures, they are bounded by straight line segments or curved line segments. Okay, then we call they are closed plane figures. Okay, then first of all, before we move to the topic perimeter, see. Okay, under perimeter, first of all, let's consider the what are the closed plane figures. Okay. Then let's write. Then we can draw closed plane figures using straight line segments or curved line segments. Okay. This is closed by straight line segments. Okay, this is also bounded by straight line segments. Okay, then if we consider a figure, if it is kind of this one, okay, this is also a closed plane figure. Now, if we consider some figures which we know, okay, now what is this one? You all know what is the name of this shape? It is a square. Here it is a rectangle. Now this one is triangle, and also you have seen right angle triangle. And what is the name of this one? A trapezium. This kind of one. A parallelogram. Okay. Now all these are, except to this one, bounded by straight line segments. Okay. But if we consider a complete curved line, okay, complete curved line එක consider කරු. That means it is called as a circle. Okay. And if we consider a part of a circle like this, then these are bounded by a straight line segment and a curved line. Okay. Then these are also called as closed plane figures. Okay. Now these are the examples for closed plane figures. Okay. Then let's write down the meaning and roughly draw these diagrams. There is a single rule that is applied for any closed plane figure when we find the perimeter. The perimeter is simply I defined as total outer length. Okay, what is mean of that? That means we have to add the length of all the sides of the plane figure to obtain the perimeter. Okay, then let's write or let's define the perimeter is like this. An equation to find the perimeter of any closed plane figure. I can write it as perimeter is equal to total outer length of closed plane figure. Closed plane figure එකේ total outer length එක තමයි අපි define කරන්නේ perimeter එක කියලා. Okay, let's write down the definition and the equation that we use to find the perimeter of the closed plane. If we consider a closed plane figure, okay, now let's see what is this one. It is a square. Then if we consider a square, its all sides are equal. Then how we identify that this is a square? That we can use small line or the number of lines that we use to indicate the equality of the sides or the length of a straight line segment is equal. Okay, now one line I have used to indicate that all the sides of this plane figure is equal. Okay, and here sometime we can use it like this. Can denote the equality using two straight line segments like this. That means it says all the sides are equal. And also we know the amount or the size of an angle of the square is 90 degrees. Okay, this is also should be mentioned by using this block. Okay, now you may think that the length of a side is given. You may think the length of a side of this square is 2 centimeters. Then how we find the perimeter? As I mentioned, we have to add all the length of the side. Then it is 2 plus 2 plus 2. But we know that all the sides are equal now. That means there are 4 all sides. So 4 times 2, 8. This it can be obtained like that also. Okay. Then by adding or multiplying the length of the side by 4, it is 8 centimeters. Okay. And there is another square. You may think its length is given as A. That means it is an algebraic term. That means unknown value is given as the length of the side of this square. So the P is equal to, that means perimeter is equal to, how many A's we have to add? Can any of you tell me? Here we have add 4 2's. That means how many 4 A's we have to add? Yes? අපි ඒව කීයක් එකතු කරන්න ඕන? කියන්නකෝ බලන්න.
4s.
Yes, we have to add 4 A's. Then we can write it like this. A plus A plus A plus A. Then when we have same unknown term to add, okay, when the unknown term is same English simple letter, okay, they are called like terms. So like terms can be added. So answer is 4A. Okay. Then this one also can be obtained like this. Here 2 times 4. That means length of the side is multiplied by 4 because there are 4 sides now. Then here the length of the side is A. It is multiplied by 4. Then 4 times 8 is 4A. Always remember that now when we this small things you should know. When we multiply an algebraic term by a number, okay, the multiplication symbol is removed and we write the number and the English simple letter together. When we write it, we can't. Now, you may think it is given like this. It is given like 4 times A. It doesn't matter. We can remove multiplication symbol and we write it together. But when we have A times 4, now the same thing, okay? But we can't write A4, okay? Because remember that we have to give the priority for the number, okay? So we write the number first, okay? We never write A4, we write 4A, okay? Those little things, sometimes you have doubts, okay? Then you can write those things. Okay, then I think you haven't written this. Write the subtopic, perimeter of a square. Perimeter of a square. Okay. Right. Then draw a rectangle. Okay. Then in a rectangle also, we know that when we take a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. It is denoted like this because I said you that to mention or to indicate the equality of equal line segments, we use same amount or same number of small straight line segments on those straight lines. Okay. Then here these two are equal. Or sometimes we can denote it as these two are equal and like this. Okay. It doesn't matter how many number of straight line segments we have used. Breadth is given as 3 centimeters. Okay. And here it is given like this. In algebraic terms, the length is given as x and breadth is given as y. Okay. Then P or perimeter. Now we know that if this is 3 centimeters, this side also 3 centimeters. If this is 10 centimeters, this is 10 centimeters. Okay. So now we know that perimeter is what? It is total outer length. So we can add 3 plus 10 plus 3 plus 10. Then the answer is 26 centimeters. Or in the other way that we can do is perimeter is equal to, you can add the different length or the length of the sides which are different to each other. It is 3 plus 10. Then after you get this answer, you can multiply this value by 2 because we know that this or like the sum of these two straight line segment, there is another pair. Okay, so you can multiply it by 2. 3 plus 10, it is 13. 13 times 2 is 26 centimeters. Okay, the same way we can obtain the answer. Here, P. Now, we know that if this is x, this value also, or the length of this side also x. If this is y, this value also y. Okay. So now we can add x plus y plus x plus y. Or you can write x plus y plus y. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now here also we can add the like terms. There are 2 like terms. That means 2 x's. It is 2x. Here y plus y, it is 2y. Now you can see this is an expression, algebraic expression. So we can take 2 out. It is x plus y. Okay, 2 times x plus y. Then we know that we can obtain the same thing. We can add the length of 2 different sides. It is x plus y, and we can multiply this by 2. In this case also, what we do? We have to give the priority for the number. So we write number first. 2 times x plus y. That's how we obtain the answer. Sometime remember that in the previous case also I forgot to mention the expression that we obtain for the perimeter P. Okay, this one is used as an equation to find the perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, sometime we can use this or this one as an equation, or we call that it is formula. Okay, as a formula or an equation to find the perimeter of a rectangle. But actually, if we know the meaning or what we have to do to find the perimeter of a particular plane figure, then no need to remember these formulas. Okay, that means you have to just remember that you have to sum up all the length of the given figure to find the perimeter. Okay, ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලට එකතු කරන්න තමයි ඕනේ perimeter එකක් හොයාගන්න closed plane figure එක. Okay? Did you understand? Any doubts? Up to now? Okay, write down this one. Okay, shall we move to the next class plane figure? What is it? දැන් මොකද්ද ඊළඟට අපි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ? කියන්න බලන්න. Yes, we have done square. We have done rectangle. Then මොකද්ද අපිට තියෙන්නේ එහෙනම් ඊළඟට? අයියෝ, only girls are there. Please talk. Are you afraid about the new teacher? Excited වෙලාද ඉන්නේ? Yes? Yes. No, don't be afraid. Okay. Shall we move to the next one? Tashiana?
Yes, teacher, let's move on.
Okay. Perimeter of a triangle. When we discuss the perimeter of the triangle, now in the previous two closed plane figures, they are not categorized or classified according to the length of the side. But when it comes to the triangle, they are categorized as the length of the sides. Okay. Now, if the length of the all the sides are equal, then what is it? It is called, what is the name? Don't you know?
An equilateral triangle.
Equilateral triangle. If the sides or the length of the all sides are, only two sides are equal, then what is it? Only two sides equal.
Isosceles triangle.
Isosceles triangle. Very good. If all the sides are not equal.
Scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle. Very good. Then, how we identify whether all the sides are equal or not? It is also can be expressed like this. Okay. Or we can use two straight line segments or three straight line segments. Anyway, number of straight line segments we use to indicate the equality should be equal. Okay. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි use කරන straight line segments ගාන එකම වෙන්න ඕනේ. Now here these two are only equal. Then we can show it like that. Or we can denote it like this also. Then we do not use any straight line segment for this side. මම එයාට මෙහෙම use කරන්න. Now here all are not equal. So we use different number of straight line segments to indicate all are not equal. So let's write down the name of this. It is better to know the name of this. It is an equilateral triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. And this is scalene triangle. Okay. Please draw
Teacher,
this one. Yes.
for scalene triangle, is it SK or SC?
Oh, sorry, it is SC. Yes, sorry. Scalene. It is C. Scalene triangle. Sorry.
Thank you, teacher.
You have given the length of a side of the triangle is 3 centimeters and they have indicated all the sides are equal. Then how we find the perimeter? If you want, you can add all these three times together. Okay, then 3, it is 9 centimeters. Or you know that there are 3 sides in the triangle and they are equal to each other. Therefore, 3 times 3 you can multiply it and find the answer. Okay. These two methods can be used. Now in this one, you are given that the length of this side is 5 centimeters. Okay. And now you should have given the length of this side also, because we don't know what is the length of this. So if it is given as 4 centimeters, then what you can do? We can apply the common equation. What is it? Total outer length. That means you have to add 2 5's, because we know there are 2 straight line segments which are equal to each other. So 5 2's are there and 4. Okay. Then 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 4 it is 14. 14 centimeters. Or what you can do is, there are 2 5 centimeter sides. So 5 times 2. Okay, so you can multiply it by 2 and add 4. Then don't add 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 hema ganna epa. When you have addition and multiplication, you have to give the priority for the multiplication. So you multiply 5 times 2, it is 10. 10 plus 4, what is the answer? It is 14 centimeters. Okay, the same answer we obtain the both methods. Now in this case, you should have given all the length, all the side length. Otherwise, we can't find the perimeter. Okay, because all the sides are not equal. Then here it is 4. Sorry. You may think this is 6 centimeters, this is 7 centimeters, and here it is 2 centimeters. So in this case, perimeter is equal to P is equal to 2 plus 6 plus 7. Our common equation. That means total outer length කියන equation එක use කරගන්න වෙනවා අපිට perimeter එක හොයන්න for a scalene triangle. It is 2 plus 6, 8. 8 plus 7, it is 15 centimeters. Okay, write down this one. This is how we find the perimeter of different kind of triangles. Okay, next let's see. Now here it is when we have given the lengths. No, now when you have given the length in algebraic terms, let's see how we find the perimeter. Okay, now you may think that the length of the side is given as A. Then here how many A's we have to add? Because we know that all the sides are equal, because this is an equilateral triangle, no? Then it is A plus A plus A. So when there are 3 A's, so we can add them together and write it as 3A. And also we can do it how? Now actually you can practice one method. ඔක්කොම එකට එකතු කරනවා නම් ඒ method එකකින් යන්න. නැත්නම් multiply කරනවා නම් multiply. Doesn't matter. Okay. Then here there are 3 A's, so we can multiply 3 times A. Now 3 times A is 3A. Or you can do it A times 3 නම් දැන් මොකද්ද අපි දන්නවා. A times 3 නම් we have to give the priority for the number, so we write 3A. Okay. එක මතක තියාගන්න. හරිද? මේ ඔයාලට ගොඩක් පැටලෙන තැන්. හරි. Let's move to the next one. You are given the length of the side as here it is x. Then you know this is x. Here it is y. So what we do? We have to add 2x plus y. That means 2x plus y. And what is our next method? We know that there are 2 sides which are equal in size. So it is 2x, 2 multiplied by x. So 2 multiplied by x plus y. Here we do give the priority for the multiplication. So it is 2x plus y. If you want, you can write it at once. Okay. But in this case, here it is. If we take this is P, this is Q, and this is R. So P plus Q plus R. Okay. Now you may think that if we have to remember the equation to find the perimeter of a triangle, how many equations are there? For an equilateral triangle, one equation. For an isosceles triangle, one equation. For a scalene triangle, another equation. That means remembering equation is not possible. No, how many algebraic terms you have to remember? So it is better to practice the common equation. What is it? The perimeter is total outer length. Then when you have given the length of a side, what you have to do? You have to add them. Okay, the way that you are adding is may be different. So you have to practice with it. Okay, sometimes someone can do it like this, or someone can do like this. Okay, it depends on those who have practiced it. ඒක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් වෙලා තියෙන විදිහ අනුව වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට දැන් හිතන්න දැන් මේ ෆස්ට් මෙතඩ් එකෙන් කරන එක්කෙනාට කියන්න පුළුවන් ද සෙකන්ඩ් මෙතඩ් එක වැරදි කියලා? No. The second method එකෙන් කියන එක්කෙනාට පුළුවන් ෆස්ට් මෙතඩ් එක වැරදි කියන්නේ නැහැ. The both methods are correct. But the way that they have practiced is different. That's why. Okay. Write down this.
Teacher, I have a question.
Oh yes, Tashiana.
For the scalene triangle, can we keep the final answer as P plus Q plus R?
Yes, that is the answer. Here as we have taken the P, මෙතන perimeter එකක් P වලින්ම දෙන හින්දා P ගන්න බැහැ නේද අපිට මේ වෙලාවේ. As it is given in P. Let's take another symbol. අපි මෙතන වෙන symbol එකක් ගමුද? Final answer QR. If I take it as K, එතකොට K plus Q plus R. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
මෙතන perimeter එකත් අපි P වලින්ම ගන්න හින්දා P කියලා තිබුණොත් ඒක පැටලෙන්න පුළුවන්. The side length එකත් එක පැටලෙන්න. So we can take එතකොට ඔයාලට ඒක දෙන්න. answer කියනොත් P ම දෙන්න නැතු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? මේක කවදාවත් හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න සමහර අය කරනවා. දැන් PQR නේ මේක ලියනවා පුතේ PQR together. Don't write it like that. We can write the algebraic symbols together when the operation between these algebraic term is multiplication. මේවා අතර තියෙන operation එක multiplication එකක් නම් විතරයි මේ වගේ එකට කරලා ලියන්නේ. Okay? Otherwise we can't write it like this. When the operation is same, we can't write it when it is not a multiplication. Is it clear? Tashiana, ඒ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද මගෙන් ඇහුවේ?
Yes, teacher, exactly. Now it's clear, teacher.
What will be the next cross plane figure? Yes? No any clue? නිගියක්වත් නැද්ද? Yes? Perimeter of a circle. Okay. Now actually for the perimeter of a circle, that means perimeter means what? Why we use the word perimeter? අපි දැන් මේ perimeter කියන word එක use කරන්නේ මොකටද? It is for the total outer length. කියන එක වෙන define කරන්නේ total outer length කියලා. මේ වෙනුවට තමයි අපි perimeter කියන single word එක use කරන්නේ. එතකොට අපි a closed plane figure which is bounded by straight line segments, we can use this word. But dear, for the closed plane figure which is bounded by a curved line, we do not use this word. Instead of this word, what we use? Now, I think you should have learned this already. What is that? It is
circumference.
Circumference. Very good. Circumference. Okay. Good. Please write down the topic as this is. Okay. Now, in this case, you get an idea that instead of perimeter of a circle, we use, when it comes to the circle, the perimeter is replaced by new word circumference. Okay. Then for the closed plane figures which are bounded by straight line segments, we do not use the circumference. Okay. Then we use perimeter. It is unique for the circle. To the discuss about the things related to a circle. Okay, as we did in the previous cross plane figures, we identify that types of the triangles. Okay, then how we indicate the length of a side. Okay, how we identify whether they are equal to each other. Likewise, when it comes to a circle, what are the things we have to identify on a circle? The first thing is the middle of a circle. Okay, for the middle of a circle, then circle එක middle එකකට අපි කියන්නේ middle of the circle කියලා. හරිද? In the mathematics, there is a particular word that we use to define that long word. Now, the total outer length of a particular closed plane figure is defined as perimeter. Likewise, for the middle of a circle, it is defined as what? It is center. Okay. Now, when it comes to this word, the spellings, sometimes you should have seen that it is center like this, C-E-N-T-R. But in sometimes you should have seen it like this. Okay. What is the difference of these two? Can any of you tell me? එකක් වැරදි එකක් හරිද? What is your idea about this? No idea. Words are correct. Okay, both words are correct. One, again, you know that there are two types of English: British English and American English. Okay, like there are some different in the spellings of some words when it comes to the British English and American English. Okay, otherwise don't be doubt with the spellings of the word. The both way is correct. Okay, then next one is the distance between the center and the circle. Okay, now the circle means what? It is the boundary of this line. Okay, this curved line. Then the distance from center to this boundary of the circle is defined as what? R. R means it is defined as radius. Okay, radius. Then center means middle of the circle. Then radius is the distance between center and circle. Okay, for the distance between center and circle, the word that we used in mathematics is radius. Okay, sorry. These are very important. There is another one that we should know. What is it? The distance between the 2 points of the circle which passes through the center. දැන් මේ center එක හරහාම අපි ගියොත් මේ point එකේ ඉඳන් මේ point එකට, then this distance is defined as what? It is the diameter. Okay, diameter. Diameter is the distance between 2 points passes through the center. Now, actually in the mathematics, what is the best thing is no need to always remember the definition. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මේ definitions ටික කටපාඩම් කරගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඇයි ඒ? ඔයාලා මේවා identify කරගත්තොත් ඇති. distance diameter එකක් කියන්නේ කවුද? radius එක කවුද? center එක කවුද? If you can now actually you have to remember the definition, but no need to study always what is mean by diameter, because in the exam never ask what is mean by diameter, what is mean by radius, but you have to detect the radius, diameter, center when you are given the circle. Okay, so name these parts of the circle. If you can detect this, then the question is very easy. Circle is defined as a complete curved line. Okay, then how we find the length of this curved line? Actually, it is founded by, in your previous grade, you should have learned this one. Using an activity in the grade 9, you are doing an activity and identify if the radius of the circle is r, then circumference is given by simple, let's see it as circumference is given by capital C, and the circumference is founded by 2 pi r. Okay, this is the formula, or this is the relationship that we use to find the circumference of a circle. Okay, then if we define this term, C, or the capital C is used to find the circumference. Then here R. R is radius. Okay. Then what is pi? Pi is 22/7, or pi is 3.14. Actually, remember that we can't use equal. Okay. Phi is approximately equal. ඒ කියන්නේ ආසන්න වශයෙන් තමයි මේ අගයන් වලට සමාන වෙන්නේ. හැබැයි when we are when we are going to solve the questions, when we need to find the circumference of a circle or a part of a circle, we can directly substitute these two values to find the circumference. Okay, write down this one here. If I consider the point A on the circle, and I consider point B like this, which is in the other side of the circle. Now, if I take that the distance between A and, now if I name the center as O, if I join the A and O like this, then what is this one? It is radius, is R. If I join the O and B, what is it? It is also radius, because radius of the same circle are equal. එකම circle එක ගත්තොත් එයාගේ radius එක, ඒ කියන්නේ center to the boundary of the circle is always equal. Okay, this distance එක. එතකොට බලන්න පුතේ, if I consider the diameter, that means diameter means what? It is the line which drawn joining 2 points of a circle which passes through the center. Okay, look at what is the, now here it is D. Okay, if I consider it as D, then what you can see, D is equal to R plus R. That means D equals 2 R's. No? Diameter කියන්නේ 2 times R. R ඒවා දෙකක් එකට එකතු වුණාම. Okay, write down this one. D. Then this is diameter. AB one. Diameter කියන එක ගමු. Then circumference can be obtained. C is equal to 2 phi R. No? Then 2. Now we know that when we have written the 3 or 2 algebraic symbols together, that means in between them, what is it? It is multiplication. Radius. Now we can substitute R by what? We know that D is equal to 2R. So R, it is 2 times R. To identify the radius in terms of diameter, what we have to do? You have to remove this 2. Then you have to divide the both side by 2. So it is 2 cancel. R is equal to D upon 2. Okay. This is the relationship that we can, or this is the way that we write the radius in terms of diameter. Now you can substitute this R by D upon 2. So what happened? This 2 and 2 are cancelled like this. Okay. So then what is the answer we obtain? It is phi D. Okay. Then we use the C equals phi D formula to find the circumference when we know the diameter. Okay, then let's write the terms of this formula. It is circumference D D stand for diameter. Okay, write down this also. Centimeters. Then what is the formula that we apply? It is C equals whether it is 2 phi R or whether it is phi D. How we identify either this or this? What is the suitable formula? Yes, Tashiana? How we identify that? What is the formula that we have to use to find the circumference of this given circle?
2 pi R.
2 phi R. We can go to the phi D also. By finding the diameter, we can find the circumference. But directly we can apply this C equals to phi R. It is because they have given the R. Now 2 times I said to you that when we solve the question, phi is substituted by 22 upon 7 times R is substituted by 7. Okay. So then after, remember that when we simplify this kind of expression, the denominator values are cancelled, or we can cancel the factors. Now 7 divided by 7, it is 1. 7 divided by 7, it is 1. So 2 times 22, it is equal to 44. Then you have to write the unit also. Unit is centimeters because radius is given in centimeters. So circumference also should be given in centimeters. Write down this one. Okay, then what is the equation that we have to apply, or this formula? It is දැන් කියන්න බලන්න. 𝐴 Yes, what is the formula we have to apply to find the circumference? Is it first one or the second one?
First one.
First one. Then it is 2 phi r equals 2 times 22 over 7 times r. It is 21. Now 21 can be divided by 7. Then 21 divided by 7, it is 3. Okay. Then 2 times 3, it is 6. Then 22 is multiplied by 6. You can do the calculation in the same answer sheet. 6 times 2, 12. 1 remaining. 6 times 2, 12 plus 1. It is 13. Therefore, answer is 132 centimeters. Have you got this answer before I solve?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Shall we move to the next one? What about the Naditi? Have you finished with the writing?
Yes, teacher.
It is the third one. Third question. Then diameter means should be like this. (10.5 centimeters). Okay. Then Naditi, tell me what is the formula that we have to use to find the circumference of this circle?
5D.
Yes, it is. It should be 5D. That means second equation. Okay. Now, what is my secret? Here 22 upon 7. Okay, 5 is replaced by or substituted by 22 upon 7. D, it is 10.5. But in these kind of questions, remember that 10.5 is substituted by 21 upon 2. Why, teacher? It is because it is easy. Okay, then simplifying the decimals. Okay, then teacher, how we know that whether 10.5 is equal to 21 upon 2? Yes, if you divide 21 upon 2, then you obtain 10.5, or if you multiply if you multiply 10.5 by 2, you can obtain 21. Okay, then remember that this is very important point. This is 21 upon 2. Okay, so now it is easy to simplify. 21 divided by 7, it is 3. 22 divided by 2, it is 11. So 11 times 3, what is the answer? Answer will be is 33 centimeters. Do you understand? We divide this by 2 because 10.5 is equal to 21 upon 2. Otherwise, not because of to substitute the r. R substitute karana neveyi. The same value we substituted in different way. Okay, the representation of 10.5 as a fraction. 10.5 ම වෙනත් විදිහකට එක්ස්ප්‍රස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ මෙතන. හරිද? Yes. Now, Gimashi, can you tell me whether we use C equals 2 phi r or C equals 5D?
2 phi r.
2 phi r, yes. Then C equals 2 phi r. Okay. Write down the question and try to simplify. Here also you can use a particular easy method. Then try to identify it and apply it. Well, 2 times 5 is substituted by 22 upon 7 r. When you substitute r, now here look at 3.5 can be right. instead of 3.5? What you
7 upon
suggest?
2.
Very good. It is 7 upon 2. Okay. So, it is 7 upon 2. Okay. Likewise, it is very easy to simplify then. Then 7 to 7 cancel. Okay. Here 2 to 2 cancel. Then answer is 22 centimeters. Okay. Write down this. Now you are given the circumference. Okay. Then අපිට දීලා තියෙනවා කවද circumference එක. Now the way that we do this simplification is bit different than we did when finding the radius. Now you have to remember this separately. When you are given the radius or diameter, how we find the circumference, and when we are given the circumference, how we find the radius or the diameter. Okay. Now you have to find the radius. Now I will take the radius as r and circumference is given as 154 centimeters. Now what is the equation that we have to use? Is the first one or the second one? Now we have to find the radius directly. We can use both, but to find the radius directly, you have to apply C equals 2 phi r. Okay, then 2 times 22 upon 7 times. Radius we don't know, so we write it as r. Circumference, it is 154. Now what you have to do is, when you simplify this kind of expression, now our purpose is, our aim is to find the radius. Then to find the radius, okay, this is very important. Now take the all denominator values to the numerator in the other side. Then 154, and they combine with multiplication. Okay, they join with multiplication. Then the numerator values come to the denominator, and also they join with multiplication. Equals r. Now r is alone. When it comes numerator values to denominator and denominator values to numerator, r is remaining. Now 154 and 22. Oh, 154 can be divided by 2. It is 77. Now 77 can be divided by 11. It is 7. 22 can be divided by 11. It is 2. Then 7 times 7, it is 49 divided by 2. So r can be obtained. 49 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 2, it is 4. Then r is equal to 24.5 centimeters. Okay, did you understand how we simplify this? Is there any doubts related to this simplification? Kimashi and then Aditi?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Tashiana?
No doubts, teacher.
Okay, shall we do one more question? Then here the question is sixth one, no? Last question. Find the diameter of the circle with the circumference as 88 centimeters. Okay. Okay, tell me what is the equation we use? Is the first one or the second one?
Second one.
Second one. Very good. Then C is equal to 5D. Then 22 upon 7 times, instead of diameter, we use the symbol D. Circumference, it is 88. Okay. So now denominator values goes to the numerator and they join with multiplication symbol. Numerator values come to the denominator. It is 22 equals. Then 88 is divided by 22. If you can't divide it directly, you can divide. You can see that both numbers are same. That means they can be simplified using 11. Okay, then 88 divided by 11, answer is 8. 22 divided by 11, it is 2. 8 divided by 2, it is 4. Then 4 times 7, it is 28. That means diameter is equal to 28 centimeters. Okay. Did you understand? Now this is the end of the session.